It is everywhere, and you never notice it. It seems effortless, easy, and from the outside looking in, it seems unimportant. But it is, and it is all held together by strict rules that make it work. Typography is the study of typefaces. Fonts. In college, I took 2 typography classes, Type 1 and Type 2. Over the span of those 2 classes, my entire worldview changed. Steve Jobs dropped out of college to start Apple. Later, he would go back into college taking random classes he was interested in.
Because I had dropped out and didn't have to take the normal classes, I decided to take a calligraphy class to learn how to do this.
Later in 1984, the Mac became the first computer to lay the foundation for font design and typeface interaction.
All of the images you are about to see on the large screen will be generated by what's in that bag.
I learned about serif and sans serif typefaces, about varying the amount of space between different letter combinations, about what makes great typography great. It was beautiful, historical, artistically subtle in a way that science can't capture, and I found it fascinating.
My Type 2 professor on the first day of class said that everything in this world runs on a system, and once you start noticing these systems, you become like Neo at the end of The Matrix. Here are the basic rules of typography, just some of them. Use no more than 3 fonts. Kerning is the space between each letter.
Let me explain something to you.
Sure. You never end a paragraph with just 1 word in the last line. We call this one an orphan.
My mother just died. I'm an orphan, okay?
You're what?
I'm an orphan.
Orphan?
Yeah, an orphan.
You're a little too old to be an orphan.
No, if you don't have parents, you're an orphan.
Oh, you could be 70 and be an orphan?
You could be 100 and be an orphan.
Oh.
Use font pairs that contrast. They work better together. There should not be a lot of contrast between the line lengths in your paragraph. This is not good. This is better. You do not need to fill the space. Negative space is good. What's more impactful? This or this? Try avoid using typewriter fonts. If you want that style, just use a typewriter. Never, ever use papyrus. Screw papyrus. Never, ever use Comic Sans. Grids. Always use a grid. This should line up with that. This should line up with this. How does this make you feel? How does this one make you feel? How do you feel when you look at this one? Old. What? This right here is a serif. This one is a sans serif. If I can't read it easily, then it's no good. And that's pretty much typography. Once you learn it, you'll never look at anything the same ever again. Everything you read will be distracting, you'll be critiquing it, and getting good at typography will change the way you live your everyday life, for better and for worse.
None of this had even a hope of any practical application. But 10 years later, when we were designing the first Macintosh computer, it all came back to me. And we designed it all into the Mac. It was the first computer with beautiful typography. If I had never dropped in on that single course in college, the Mac would have never had multiple typefaces or proportionally spaced fonts. And since Windows just copied the Mac, it's likely that no personal computer would have them.